All right, thanks, Jordan. It is time for Coaching with Kerry.
Life Coach Kerry joins us now to talk about the languages of love as we head into Valentine's Day. Very nice.
I wore a prop.
I
was going there like, this is perfect for today.
This conversation is based on that popular book, The
Yes.
5 Love Languages,
Yes,
right?
by Gary Chapman.
Okay.
Yes, and we've talked about this before, and so as Valentine's Day comes up, this is a great thing to do. You can go online and take the quiz. You don't have to buy the book, but if you take the quiz, and the whole idea is understanding what your love language is, and what that means is how do you like to give and receive love. And when Brad and I took this test, we were like, no wonder why we're like that.
Yeah.
We were total opposites. So for me, I like quality time and acts of service, where Brad was more physical touch and gifts. So he was giving me gifts all the time, and I didn't care about him. He's like, you don't care about him. I'm like, well, that wasn't in my priority. So it was really interesting as we learned this. And so today we're talking about what are some ideas for Valentine's Day based on the love language. Okay. So there's 5 love languages. The first one is words of affirmation. So, you know, saying compliments and I love you. So what are some gift ideas? One of them would be to write a love letter. Remember back in the day we used to write little love letters?
Handwritten notes.
If you like me, check yes, no. Making a collage of photos with, like, you know, little words and stuff, or making a playlist of songs with, like, how you feel about them. The other one would be quality time. So quality time, so on a day-to-day basis, this could even be like just ditching your phone, you know, when you're talking to someone. So, but going on a date, making a bucket list of things that you want to do together, and then going on a getaway, like a date night, go away for the weekend, Valentine's Day. Gifts, this is obvious, but okay, so let's get away from the flowers and chocolate. What could you do instead? Think about like personalizing it. So if you know that your spouse or significant other likes something, maybe it's music, maybe it's a theme box or something, or personalize the gift a little bit more. And then Brad and I did this one. It's actually in our Date the Mate challenge. You do a shopping spree, so you go out, like go to the mall, and then you get like a set budget, and then you go and buy each other gifts in exchange later at like the dinner date or something.
Oh, fun.
Okay, the other 2 are service. So this could be like, you know, helping finish a project, hire help, and then physical touch, you know, do a couples massage, cuddle, go dancing. Yeah.
How do you help people get over the fact that I like to give gifts, my husband doesn't care if he gets a gift? How do you balance that?
Oh, that one is tough. Maybe you have to give yourself a gift.
Okay.
I have friends who do that.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
I mean, I've done that before. Like, even, we've talked about this on birthdays. Like, how do you know, there's always this element, like, where we say we don't care about Valentine's Day and the birthday. Let's be real. On the day of, it brings back those memories in the past where, like, no one got me a Valentine. You know, get yourself a Valentine, give yourself a gift. But I think if you can communicate a little bit better, where Brad and I will do this, and I'm like, you know, saying what you want, you know, so you don't get disappointed is always a good thing too. But don't be, you know, get yourself out of your comfort zone too, because this can be, the book is really cool where it'll give you some tips of how do you do this love language if it's not in my wheelhouse.
Where do we take the quiz?
So go to The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It'll be right there. They have one for kids. So this was really neat. Learning what your kids' love language is really neat. So I just had Taya do this when I was getting ready for this segment. And I'm like, oh, hers is words of affirmation. I thought it was going to be gifts. It was a low priority. She got 0.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting? She's 11. You know, you think they always want gifts. She just wants to hear I love you and good job and I'm proud of you.
SimplyKerry.com for additional resources to make sure your language is being heard. Thanks, Kerry.
Thanks, Kerry.